people would tell me, "Hey, do stand-up." So I tried it.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Who told you to try
like
stand?
the public.
Okay.
And I did a post like me pretending to be a
Uh-huh.
comedian,
Mhm.
and
Have you ever worked on a set?
no,
Because as a host, that's something me and my brother were talking about. As a host,
yeah,
like to introduce the talent,
yeah,
because you're so natural in the camera to just go and go, hey, yeah, we're good. All right. Natural and go, dude, like, yeah, of course. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman that I'm gonna bring up because you know the
yeah,
knowledge of this
yeah,
guy. You bring him up and you go, this is the guy, blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
But in there, you'll learn like it's like any other skill. Like I
yeah,
wouldn't know what you just told me about those
yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
Cada quien su,
Sí, 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 sí.
zapatos, zapateras sus
Ah,
zapatos. You know what I mean?
exactamente.
Like everybody knows their crafts. Like I
Yeah,
have no idea, dude, what
yeah,
that means. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
for me, everything's the same. I would have just scrubbed them and said, look, they look like
yeah.
shit now.
That's why I teach people how to,
Yeah, yeah,
wash their shoes. That way they know how to do it.
yeah, yeah. So, all right. All right. Look, I have a great guest today. Many people know him as Doc,
Shoe
right?
dog.
Shoe
Yeah,
Doc,
yeah,
Shoe
yeah,
Doc. They
yeah,
know you as Shoe Doc. They know
yeah,
Miguel,
yeah,
the Pops.
yeah.
They know you
Pops as well.
Pops.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
know you as many names,
yeah.
but what do you prefer people calling you?
Honestly,
Shoe
it
Doc?
is well, now they know me as Shoe Dog. Of course, the people that like know me personally, they call me, Miguel, or like, it's crazy because different times
Uh-huh.
I have different names.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for different
when
people.
someone calls me a name, I already know kind of what time era they know me from.
Oh, that is crazy. So you've been evolving. You
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
kid, you were Miguel.
yeah. Well, as a kid, they used to, when I was a youngster,
Uh-huh.
they used to call me Mighty.
Mighty.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
it went, and I used to call it the party line a lot.
Of course you did. Of course we all call the party line,
And
bro.
then
You're my era, bro. We are the
you
same
know,
age.
well, that's all the, how when they talk is it's mostly like that, because you used to you have to be in the party line, you had
Uh-huh.
to perfect your craft on when you're
Oh,
talking.
oh, it was before we had
Yeah,
fuck
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
and
No, no,
Instagram. It was like, what's up,
because
girl?
you could look all, cute and everything, but if you don't sound cute,
Oh no,
you
that
don't
was
got it.
it. The party line, bro. And you can go to another room and just chat.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like two
yeah.
people, bro. You are my age, bro.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah,
So
yeah. How old are you? For I
I'm
mean,
45, bro.
oh, that to me too.
Okay, there you go. So we know we were partying and that we went to the same clubs. We
There
might
you
have
go.
fucking stole each other's girl at the club at Camacho's or something. I get it. I get it. I get it. But dude, I'm a big fan, man. I started seeing you do the stunts. Is that you doing the stunts, by the way?
Yeah, yeah. That's my bag will confirm that.
You back looking from that?
Yeah.
Where did that come from? The stunts, like that's what intrigued me. I was like, he's telling his daughter, I bet you don't think I can make it. You don't think I can make it? And then we were like, fuck, I don't know if he can make it. I better go watch it.
Well, that honestly, it all came naturally because at that time I wasn't really doing TikToks.
Hmm.
So I can't remember who, I think it was my wife that was recording me, and both of them was telling me, you know what, there's no way you can jump that. So I always been athletic, so me not wanting to give up.
You know, I can tell. I can tell by your physique. I can tell you've always been athletic. That and the 2023 shirt Jordan. That always tells me that you've been athletic. But okay.
At one point I was, a
Do
little
you
slimmer.
understand? We watched the video because none of us believe you can make it. Do you understand?
Yeah,
None of
yeah.
us, like we were all watching. I hope this motherfucker fails. I hope this motherfucker
A lot of people were thinking,
And you didn't.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you didn't. You made it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, when I did that, it was because they were. I just felt betrayed. At the time, it was only my family,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's why I say, at the first video, I say I'm so disappointed in my family
yeah. They don't believe you.
because they didn't believe in me.
Yeah.
So then, my you can see in the video, my daughter, she's just like shaking her head, like, what are you doing? And then I go ahead and jump it, and I rolled over, and I stand up all, like,
Nonchalant.
yeah. And I'm like, thank you, and it's crazy because that video, Fools Gone Wild, they
Yeah.
posted that video.
Yeah.
And when they posted that video, it was, I'm over here, chilling, and all of a sudden everybody starts like hitting me up. Hey man, you're the Fools Gone Wild. I didn't know who Fools Gone Wild.
Mhm.
I didn't know who it was,
Uh-huh.
and I started seeing, bunch of views and everything. So I took advantage of that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took advantage of
Little spark.
that little spark. I told my, you know, I would tell my mom all the time. I said, you know, I just need
Hmm.
one little break, and I turned that negative into something positive. You know? Yeah,
Wow. Because some people would have been embarrassed. So,
yeah,
because let me tell you, it wasn't just your family doubting you; it was all of us doubting you, and you proved us wrong,
yeah.
bro.
And then I started making more videos
Yeah,
of
yeah,
me doing this, you know, jumping different streams,
yeah.
and so people were kind of like, what else is he gonna do?
Hmm.
And I don't know if you saw the video when I when I walked on the rail.
Yes, I did.
That was more impressive than.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I never walked on rails.
But by believed in you. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Like by then I was already telling your family, you don't believe in him? I mean, shit, I believe in him. I saw what he did already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So my question to you is where does this love for shoot? Because we're talking about passion. We were talking about, I was talking to my colleagues, I said, it doesn't matter what you do in life as long as you love what you do.
yeah,
And that comes through in your videos. It doesn't
yeah,
seem like it's forced. Like it seems like you have a really big interest in making sure these shoes are clean.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where does
Well,
that come from?
that is honestly, a lot of people probably get disappointed when they find out that I was not really into sneakers back in the day.
You
Because
weren't.
no, because I didn't have the money to buy the sneakers. You
Oh,
know,
we are the same
you
age,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? So I grew up with Pro Wings and you know all those Chafa.
Whatever dad bought you, bro.
Exactly.
Whatever
You
they can
know,
afford.
Fila's, and you know,
Yeah.
so I grew up with all those shoes, and my dad taught me all the time, you know what, don't ever see something that you can't have. I grew up like that. The reason I got into sneakers was because my son that has autism, he tippy toes when he walks, and he would destroy his shoes when he started walking. But we didn't know why. Now we know he has autism. So till this day, well, I don't restore his shoes anymore because I'll just buy new ones. But uh, I just for many years I was restoring his shoes to save money,
Mhm.
and because I was saving shoes, saving his shoes, I got to learn. I was learning without knowing that I was gonna do this as a living in the future.
Mhm.
So that's how I got involved in the sneaker community.
Wow, what a blessing, bro.
Yeah,
What a blessing that that kid.
yeah,
Do you understand what's going on here? Do
yeah,
you understand the bigger picture that happened
yeah,
here?
yeah. I do.
God brought you that angel to
Yeah,
show you where your path is
yeah.
supposed to go.
I don't know what I was gonna do at this point, to be honest with you. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I was working hard and always been a hard worker, but I didn't know I was gonna do this.
But you did it without any payment. You didn't do it without knowing, oh, this is going to create a future for me. This is just my son needs shoes.
Yeah,
I don't have the means to
yeah,
provide those shoes. So, like any other broke person, you
yeah,
go, I'm gonna do my best to make it work.
yeah, yeah,
And that making it work, put in the man hours, and I'll make you the expert.
yeah,
Out of a sudden, you become an
yeah.
expert on
Because
repairing shoes.
once I decided that you know that I was gonna start fixing shoes as a living, then that's when I started to perfect my craft. You know, but at the time I was just doing it out of necessity, searching up, you know, how to do with what do you need, and little by little I started, you know, fixing shoes, and they're looking nice.
Dude, you're sitting next to me because they do look nice. You
Yeah.
understand? Guys that do shitty work on shoes, they're not sitting next to me. Only the guys that do good work on shoes. That
Yeah,
is great. Now that must be tough, man. Because to have a kid with autism, I have my godson has autism,
yeah,
and I see my best friend since I was 14. He that's his son, and he says not only is it a struggle, but it's a blessing. Like every day, I learn something new about myself.
yeah,
I learn something new about him,
yeah,
but it's not easy, but it's very rewarding in a sense. Like
yeah,
until you have a kid with autism, you really understand and appreciate
yeah.
something like that. So how is it with the because you are someone famous, bro? I mean, like people know you. When I told people you were coming to the show, they're like, "Oh shit, you're gonna have
Yeah.
this guy on."
Yeah, I took them, but these,
How do you
yeah.
handle this?
Well, about my son, it's a challenge. It's a challenge because you know, you know what, all this that's happening to me is all because of my son.
Yeah.
If it wasn't because of him, I would have not tried to restore shoes, because the only reason I tried to restore shoes was because I was trying to make the time so that way I won't have a 9 to 5 job and be asking for permission to leave my work to take my son to his appointments because my son has appointments, and right now he has unfortunately there he's probably gonna have surgery on his on his ankles or in the back because he still did to this day he has problems, you know, with
With
his
his
feet.
feet.
And so you know, I mean, it's hard, and you know, going through that with him, I didn't want him to go through surgery, but you know, fortunately he's gonna have to go through that. And you know, all this is because of him. All this because I was trying to make the time to be there for him, that I'm in this position I am, and that I you know, I know that 100%, and I feel like unworthy to be in this position, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you earned it. I don't think you're unworthy. I think you earned where you're at. I think you did it without any thought of ever getting anything back from it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're also getting something that a lot of fathers don't get, and that's time with their kids.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
that's priceless, bro.
Yeah.
The fact that you get to do, I don't care how you get it, take it.
Yeah.
Take
And
it.
I work in my garage, and my wife just bangs on the
Yeah.
on the wall,
Yeah.
and I already know she needs me.
Yeah. Oh no, I built this studio in my garage so I
Yeah.
can miss her.
Yeah.
I said, "Why'd you build it? So I can miss you. I see you every day. You understand? We see each other every day. We see each other's posts. We see each other everywhere. I want to miss you. I built this so I can go somewhere else. So I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yep. Yeah, but it's now it's like now when I look back and how we started in the garage,
Mhm.
and you know, well, now fortunately I'm able to, you know, I'm buying a house right now, so
Nice.
it's something that I'm looking forward to as well, moving up in the, you know, better, have a better setup like the way
Yeah.
you have it here.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you, man.
yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
it's nice.
This is so me and my wife don't kill each other. This is what I built, so we can be okay. Um, I asked you a question earlier, but I'm gonna save that one for later. You have known a lot of people. You've saved a lot of people $150, bro. That is your line, $150. I was actually gonna go to a thrift store today and see if I can save myself $150 by having the professional clean it. But if if people are saving $150, what would you spend $150 on?
With the same thing I done been doing, buying more shoes to make more
What would
money.
you-
Well, that's
the most expensive shoe you found and flipped? Because I'm pretty sure you flip these, right?
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
keep these shoes, right? Not
Well,
all of them.
it's to be honest with you, I don't flip them anymore.
You
I
used to.
I used to. That's how I started. I started restoring shoes, flipping them, cleaning them, and then selling them. And then that's how I had a job, you know. And the thing is, when COVID-19 hit, they closed down all the stores,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's when I went to social media.
And said, "Hey, send me your shoes."
And no people. Well, that's when I started making videos with my daughter,
Uh-huh.
and then later on I brought in the shoes and everything. When everybody went crazy,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the most expensive shoes you restored and sold.
The most expensive shoes is I found these Jordan 4 cements
Uh-huh.
for $2. Yeah.
Oh
And I saw,
wow.
and I think I sold them for like 160, $170.
A little elbow grease
Yeah.
and a little bit of
They need a little paint job,
uh-huh.
little clean it up for sure. And yeah, that made them look nice.
Wow, dude. I want to get into this business. Man. I saw your car. I was telling my brother, man, we need to get into the shoe business, man. That Mercedes outside. You're living okay, bro. You're not struggling
I'm
anymore.
a little bit.
You're good. You're
I'm,
good, bro.
you know what? The most important thing is I'm able to support my family.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
beautiful.
know that honestly, I that's all I want in my life. You know, I was never able to do that, and
Hmm.
now that I'm able to do that, everything else that
Hmm.
comes, you know, if you know, I'm of course I'm not gonna deny the money, but everything else that comes with it, hey, I'm okay with it.
Can I ask you a question? And you know it's weird to ask, but I do want to ask because it's weird. Shoes, like you're finding shoes. Yeah, sometimes you find them in the lines. Sometimes you find them in the streets. Like weird shit you find in these shoes.
Yeah,
Have you ever found anything weird? Have you the like something you go like, oh shit, like I can't believe this was in the shoe. Like I found a
yeah.
lizard inside one of my shoes outside. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm asking you.
No, no.
Or the
Honestly,
most disgusting shoe you go, I can't believe I even washing these
well,
things.
you know, it's crazy. There was a shoe that I found. Love letters.
Love letters in shoes.
Well, because I took off
The
the
soul.
insole,
Yeah.
and I saw a lot of papers. And I took it out, and I was reading them, and this guy was all in love with this one girl, and it was crazy because they were talking about how people are using words like, like LOL. So it was like old school, like they didn't they were wondering, and putting the LOLs together and all that. So, but it was crazy because it was that's how old the shoes were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you
So,
found these in the thrift store.
and I found these at a thrift store. Yeah,
Wow. And had love letters
yeah,
inside
love
of it.
letters with all
I
them
heard
shoes.
bottles in the ocean, never a shoe, bro. Never a shoe. But this is crazy. Love
Well, you know
letters.
what's crazy? A lot of people don't believe that I found find these shoes out there. Now I'm having a harder time.
Uh-huh.
Having a harder time. I think I put it out too much, where people are like,
Oh
like,
no, dude, you got
yeah,
me going to thrift stores going
yeah,
like, nah,
yeah,
man, I'm gonna watch these.
yeah.
He
No,
just told me.
so it's harder for me now to find like Jordans and all those shoes. So, but before it was like I had no. See, the thing is, before I wasn't looking for a size. I was just looking for whatever was great. And what I would do is that I'll take a cart right away, and I don't even check them. I just grab them, whatever I thought it was good. And then later on, I'll check, see if it was good enough, what, how much it was worth. Because I had to learn about shoes, see if I can flip them, how much, So if I'm buying something for like 15 bucks, how much can I sell it for, 30,
Yeah,
40 bucks, get
yeah,
15 bucks profit, So I had to learn about shoes.
yeah. And you said you weren't a shoe guy. You weren't a
No,
sneaker guy. You were
no,
just you did it out of necessity for your kid. That is
yeah,
crazy, dude.
yeah,
That has been that. But you understand what you did, right? Not only did you show us this is what happens on TikTok. Not only did you show us how you make money, because now
yeah,
I'm thinking I'm gonna go do it myself.
yeah,
And not only did you do that, you even showed me and gave me the tools,
yeah,
your cleaning
yeah,
supplies, and you said, "Here you go. Why don't
yeah.
you go take my business?"
Well,
You gave me your
one
secret.
thing that when I was starting to do like clean my shoes, that's when I noticed that what I was using was I used to do use a dish soap,
Mhm,
and I used to resell the shoes, right? And I thought that I was doing a good job until one day I was cleaning these vans like those,
mhm.
and I cleaned them, and they were white, nice and white, and everything, and I sold them. But for some reason, the lady returned them back because she said, "I don't want them because they're yellow." She said, "They're yellow." I turned them. I thought I did a good job. When I came back, they were yellow. I was like, "Why?" So what I noticed is that when you wash the dish soap and anything that has chemicals, your shoes turn yellow later on. So then
Oh,
that's when I was like, you know what?
damn, Daniel.
Yeah, I need to know. And I don't know if that happened to you. Like,
Damn, Daniel. No,
so
because then Daniel was clean. So did you talk to Daniel about how he keeps him so clean? So what
yeah.
happened? So they get back, and obviously she's right.
Obviously she's right. So I'm like wondering, like, okay, well now I have to figure out how to keep these shoes white
Yeah.
and not to turn yellow, And so that's where my idea of having a shoe cleaner in the future came, but I didn't have the money. Yeah.
Okay. But now you have the money, bro. Now,
Now, well, thanks to the public
yeah,
because
yeah.
FZ 150, my shoe cleaner,
Hmm.
is the public made FZ 150
FZ 150. What is where does that name come from? FZ
because my
150.
slogan. A lot of people know me because when you see the foam, you're
Uh-huh.
in the zone,
In the
and
song.
then the 150, because save yourself 150
$150. I
bucks.
love it. I love it. I want to ask you a question. Like any good successful brand, you know what I mean? You're being bootlegged.
Yeah, yeah, no.
So I seen the videos, bro. You being bootlegged. You're that good. Listen, that's just a testament to your success. Do you understand? They realize how valuable that your clean product. So before we talked about the bootleg, and I want you to touch on that. How did you come up with your mix?
The
Like
the
the mix. Like you don't need to tell me the recipe, but did you go in with experts? Did you study soaps?
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
go to a
Well,
company? What's the
it's
deal?
knowing someone that works with shoe cleaner. We talked together and we talked about it, and that's how the shoe cleaner idea came about. Yeah, we're mixing things.
So because your bootlegs, like the bootlegs are exactly the same, dude. Same color,
Yeah,
packaging. It's different name, but same
yeah.
everything.
Well, they can bootleg the
Yeah.
box, the bottle, but they cannot bootleg what's inside. What's inside is completely mine. It's nobody has it. A lot of people think I'm a third party or someone that I'm representing another person, and no, that's all completely mine. And so I'm not working for anybody. Everything 150 is from the public. Yeah.
Okay. And you so created this. It comes with a kit. Now, what comes in this kit?
It
If I
comes
order this package.
it comes with two brushes and then the 8 ounce bottle of everything 150.
Okay. Now, um, you created this product. People are bootlegging it, and this is what I was talking to my brother about. You take so much pride in saying my shoes are real. Who the hell buys a fake cleaning product? You understand? Like you're asking eBay to verify your shoes, but yet you don't want them to verify your cleaning
Yeah,
product. You understand? Like who buys this thing?
yeah,
Who has original shoes going like, you know what these original shoes need? Some bootlegged cleaner.
yeah. That's crazy right there because I mean, I never thought. First of all, I didn't think it was gonna FZ 150 was gonna be this successful because now I'm like, oh man, then because not only here,
Uh-huh.
but people outside the US are buying FZ
Hmm.
150. So I mean, just to hear that people are bootlegging FZ 150, it is I guess in a way it is a good thing,
Yes.
but at the same time, like everybody, the Nike, Jordans, they all have bootleg.
But people can tell the difference, man. Once they use it, once they know that there's no foam,
Yeah.
once they don't see it
If there's no
working.
foam, you can't be in the
So
zone.
that's it. Do you do your own stunts? You said you did do all your stunts.
Yeah.
Uh, does your product clean blood?
Yes, it does.
Oh, there you go, guys. There you go.
But
That was the question we all wanted to know. In case blood, I'm just saying for a friend. I'm asking for a friend, not for
well,
me, but a friend.
sometimes you may be shaving and then your blood comes
Blood.
out.
That's why we need that. Yes,
Exactly.
yes. But in case you're involved in something and those shoes are really expensive, FZ 150 that takes off blood. That is
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
You just gotta rinse it, because I always tell the people, especially the made of canvas, the
Hmm.
like the Vans,
Hmm.
you have to rinse the shoes because you can't just wipe things off canvas or shirt.
Yeah, or
You have
cotton.
to if you're gonna wash a shirt or something, especially the white, you have to rinse.
Rinse, it
Yeah,
will turn the color.
yeah,
That is true, dude.
yeah.
That is crazy. All right. Any weird stuff that people will send you? Do people send you their shoes?
Well, they used to. Because I'm not doing no more restorations for public.
Hmm.
I that's how I started. And at the beginning, I was accepting people
Shoes?
to send me stuff, shoes, and but not no more.
Not
Yeah, right
anymore.
now, my main focus is not restoring shoes. I restore shoes to promote my product.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
that's
FZ
it. And I
100.
only do one pair.
That's it.
That's it,
That's it. Just for the video.
just for the video.
That is it.
I
It's
get
more
rid of
about
them.
the product.
Yeah.
Look, I don't care. I would rather be able to do it at home. One of the things that I've always wondered, would you ever open up a store?
I am thinking about it.
Because I would. I don't mind dropping them off. You
But
know what I mean?
you know what? Honestly, I am, but I have to have a great team because I'm not gonna be able to me myself.
No, 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 no.
I want to have a group of people that can restore, and I don't have to be teaching because I don't got time no more to be teaching. To be honest,
Yeah.
it'll be more like supervising. Everything's nice and clean, and there is a lot of people out there that can restore shoes. Really, really good.
Yeah, but the main focus is almost like a dry cleaner. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I know they do
yeah,
exist, and I think that's a great idea. But to be able to come in and I think you'd be more knowledgeable in avestruz y
yeah,
de cocodrilo
yeah,
and these guys. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not bringing my
yeah,
sneakers. I'm bringing you my boots.
yeah, yeah,
And you go, okay, I get it. It's a
yeah,
stingray. I know
yeah.
how to treat stingray. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but definitely thinking about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that if I do, because I still get messages, bunch of messages. Hey, shoe dog, clean my shoes, and I'm right now. While I got my assistant that's answering all of the questions, and it's just I just want to. I'm focused so much right now on putting FZ 150 on the map, not just for 2 3 years, like forever. Just I want people to at one point not watch my videos and just be like, you know what? I need some FZ 150. My shoes are filthy and I need some FZ 150.
That's great. Now, were you always an angel, or did you ever get in trouble? Where do you
Oh
come from?
yeah.
Can you tell me where does Miguel come from? Not the shoe guy, but
Yeah.
where does everything start from?
Well, I do have a past, and honestly, I don't like to remember what I did in the past because I was a real bad kid.
What do you mean by bad? Like I'm bad. I didn't take out the trash and I didn't do the dishes. Is that what you mean by
Well,
bad,
I
or what
grew
do
up.
you?
I grew up. My dad used to hit me a lot, and
Welcome to the club.
well,
Yeah,
you already know.
yeah.
So my dad, uh, without knowing, he created a monster because the way he would, how you call it, cuando me castigaba, ¿cómo se dice?
Discipline you.
This the way he would discipline me. He was making me a warrior. Like he'll put beans in the floor and have me like carry a brick
And have you kneel?
and then have me in my knees for hours. I was getting strong.
Oh no, bro.
and,
This is some like Van Damme stuff, bro. This is like
and my dad, he'll hit me with his man strength. So when I used to get in a fight, I wouldn't feel the
no,
little hits.
pussy. Hit me like my dad, fucker.
And in the era that we grew in, it was the gangster days, cholo days, and it
So
was a
you
lot of violence.
gangbang.
And I was in all that.
Mhm.
So I did a lot of stuff. What I'm saying? So but unfortunately, that's the past, and I grew up, and
I want the reason I asked that question because there are other people in that world right now.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
And I want them to understand that that's not the only world you can
yeah,
live in. Like you are living proof that you
yeah,
come from that struggle, you come from
yeah.
that lifestyle, but that doesn't determine who you're going to be in the future. That's
Look,
just the
because I know a lot of youngsters follow me and stuff like that, and I always try to I take this platform with a great responsibility because I always try to teach the kids, to do better, because they only know now like me now, but they didn't know the past me. And the only thing I can say is that there's always uh nothing in the past, even though it was cool, and I had fun. It all led me to bad things.
no, they let you to be where you're at today.
At the time, though, the
No, no.
consequences. Yeah,
Everything you went through in your
yeah,
past makes you a wiser person now.
yeah,
Do you understand? You're not the
yeah,
same person. You
yeah,
now think differently.
yeah,
And that's the beauty of it. But you went through that.
yeah.
What I want them to understand is this, that they're not the only ones.
Oh yeah,
Do you understand? Like it's important to talk about our past because we did make mistakes and I'm
yeah,
not perfect and I'm still standing and I'm still here and I'm
yeah,
still successful.
yeah.
I want them to know that you are going to make mistakes. It's okay. It's how you get up and you deal with
Yeah.
that mistake after you've done it. So you did go through mistakes. You
And,
weren't
and
perfect.
yeah, no, I made a lot of mistakes. I
Yeah.
had to go through all the pain, the struggle, and when you make one error, it doesn't last 1 year, 2 years. It carry on with you. You have to learn how to
That's called
live.
probation, by the way. That's called probation. That's what we call it here. Probation. Okay. Yeah.
You have to learn to live with that, but at the same time you learn from that, and then you become a better person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You really do. And I know I've made mistakes too. You're not the only one. When you come from South Central LA, when you come from
yeah,
Compton, East LA, it's all around you, and
Yeah,
it's just a matter of it touching you.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And once you've been in part of it, but you are sympathetic and you go,
yeah,
I get it. I know what they're going through. You're not the only one. But I want kids to understand is you set the tone to your own
yeah,
future. Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? Can I ask you something? Do you love your job now?
I love my job. Yeah,
Do you understand?
I have
That's
fun with my job.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? When you love your job, when you
Yeah,
wake up every day looking forward to what's today's adventure? What
yeah.
else am I gonna do today?
I used to back in the day. I used to rap, and I
Oh, hold
wanted.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You're just a box of
Yeah.
gifts, bro. You used to rap. What was your rap name, bro?
Well, it has a people used to know me as Tremendo.
Ooh,
That's the I
okay.
remember I had a lot of remember
Tremendo.
yeah. So in on you can find me also. A lot of people don't know if they're probably gonna search for me right
Yeah,
now.
I'm definitely gonna search, bro. What was it? Tremendo, and then how do we find you?
And well, I used to go by Tremendo. I don't know if you know this one rapper called he passed away unfortunately. His name is was Night Owl.
Night Owl.
Yeah, he's a Chicano
Yes.
rapper.
Okay. So I worked for LATV for many years. So when
Okay,
Univision, did you ever
okay.
go to LATV?
Yeah, I did.
Then we saw each other. I was the warm
Yeah.
up guy for all the Chicano rap that came into
Okay.
Mundos, LATV Live.
I actually
Eh,
went there
yeah, see, Max of the Max
you
with
probably
Patricia
don't
Lema.
recognize me because I had on my looks and you know what I'm saying. I'm bald still, but you
No,
know,
bro, you didn't have any shoe cleaner with you
yeah,
then.
no.
But you were rapping. So you went to LATV. You were part of that
I went
scene.
to LATV and because I performed in El Parral
El Parral, yes.
and they had me actually in the editing in there and
Yeah,
I used to be all happy because I used to come out in like 3 seconds.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
dude. So
But yeah, no, I used to rap and but like what I'm saying is that if I was if back then you know I would have known I would have been shoe cleaning for as a living, I would have been so disappointed. I would have been like, what the heck? No way. Because I
mhm,
wanted to be a rapper. But you never know what takes you. Maybe, because you're doing something now doesn't mean that that's what's gonna make you later.
yeah.
The experience is like, a lot of people ask, how come you know your slogans and this and that? Because I used to write my songs. To me, to come up with a little slogan, that's easy to me.
Yeah, you did
Because
bars.
I used to do bars. Yeah.
That's where it comes
Yeah.
from. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
See, and it just lends itself for it, right?
Yeah.
See, this is something people don't understand. Like me performing stand up, a guy approached me and says, "Do you want to teach sexual harassment prevention training?" I was like, "Really?" He says, "Yeah, you're a performer. You can perform." And these tools really
Yeah.
help you. They
Yeah.
transcend to, so it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they can lead you to
It
this.
it all leads everything you're learning now,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna lead to you for whatever you're gonna do later.
Remember what I told you about 30 seconds ago?
Yeah.
I said, everything you did in the past
Yeah.
led you to this point
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
even your rapping.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because
You don't forget about the past. You embrace it and
yeah.
make it stronger. Make it.
So when I started doing my shoe cleaning, I noticed that because always been the one person that likes to. If everybody's going over here, I'm going over there. You know what I'm saying? So I saw a lot of people doing like cleaning shoes, but they were all like kind of narrating uh, what they were doing, and I thought it would be cool for me to, here and there throw some little lines,
Yeah, yeah,
little bars,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Make
and
it memorable.
and then at the same time let them remember me. Because now a lot of people, if they say, at the beginning, like, oh, maybe they don't know my name, but they're gonna remember that one guy that says 150, 100. I say myself $150, so that's how they will remember me. But now people know me as Shoe Dog. Most of the
Yeah,
people,
I know you a
yeah,
shoe dog.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. So any like things that you get now as shoe dog, bro? Like, do people recognize you in the street when you're walking by? They go, I saved myself $150. They scream shit at you like I'm rich, bitch.
All the time, and I like it, because it's just and it's crazy because I like the environment that I had created because everybody knows I'm a chill, mellow guy, and they're like, hey, do scream, hey, shoot dog, I just saved myself $150. So yeah, I do get that a lot, and when I go out, sometimes I forget because I don't go out thinking, people are gonna recognize me, and then all of a sudden, like I'm in public, and I'm like, oh,
You know why? Because your family treats you like shit, bro. That's what it is. I know what it's like. I live here. My wife's like, hey, saca la basura. Get the trash out and start sweeping. And I go outside. Oh my God, you're Richard Villa. Can you tell my wife that? But
yeah,
I get
yeah,
it. We
yeah,
get spoiled. We get
yeah,
spoiled
yeah,
by the fans. We really do.
yeah. We do.
Oh my God. Is there pressure for the shoe doc to always be fresh? Because pick up your shoes, bro. You are fresh like a motherfucker right now, bro. Those are clean. Is there pressure for the shoe doc to always be clean, bro?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is pressure. I can't just walk up and, and go
You're
to the
like a
store.
beautiful woman, bro. You're like Sofia Vergara. I can't just walk out. Paparazzis are gonna catch me with dirty kicks.
I learned that the hard way because at the big when I started seeing that it was getting I was getting more recognized. That's when I knew like okay, I can't.
You
So I bought extra shoes. They're in my car
just to walk out. Oh my
just in
God.
case.
This is what I knew. I knew it. I know what. Nobody keeps him this clean, bro. Nobody keeps the Air Force Ones this clean. So you keep a pair just to step out of the
I
car.
have like 3 pairs right there.
I knew it. I knew it. Hey, bro, keep the magic going. I don't blame you, bro. You have a reputation. You understand? You are the shoe dog, bro. You
No,
can't be one guy.
that's the first thing because I don't know. Sometimes they see me right,
Mhm.
and then they're like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
and they
no.
look down and they're like, yeah, that's the shoe dog.
I believe him. I believe him. The pressure, bro. You can't even
Yeah,
go to the store
I
now to drop
can,
off
I
your
can.
kid.
I used to because my son, we have to when we go like grocery shopping, I have to stay in the car, and my wife goes and grocery shops, and I have to, and I will fall asleep.
Mhm.
I can't do that no more. because because last time I did that, I had a whole family waiting for me to wake up with my mouth open, snoring,
Uh-huh.
waiting for me to wake up.
Oh
so,
yeah.
so
So
I'm
they
like,
can take a picture. Hey, I saved myself 150 bucks. Man, you just took away 15 minutes of my sleep.
yeah,
Oh, but listen, I'm glad you're taking it so lightly, and I'm glad you're that kind of celebrity because that's really what you are now, bro. Honestly, I know of
yeah.
you. When I told my wife about you, when my brother told me about you, everybody knew. Oh, dude, bring the shoe dog. That's dope, dude. So
Well,
you
I
went
don't
after that.
I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I do think I'm popular in some way.
Try to do something crazy in society, bro. Watch you go up on, watch them videotape you. That's when you know you've made it, bro. Try to go get bananas. Do something crazy in society. Watch them record you. Look at the shoe doctor losing it. Look at it. You're not that person anymore. So with
Yeah.
that being said, does how long have you guys been married? You and your wife?
We've been together for 11 years now.
11 years. Okay, 11 years.
Married.
Married. Okay. So is she jealous? Is she a jealous person? Because this is
No,
fame that wasn't there
no,
11 years
because I
ago.
never give her reasons. There's nobody that's gonna be looking at me.
Bro, let me tell you, bro, the reason is the FZ 150, bro. That girl wants to save herself 150 bucks, bro.
Yeah.
She wants
Well,
to.
I don't give her no reason. Every I haven't given her reasons since I married her.
See,
So
I don't think it's because I really think it's because we're 45, bro. I think we get to the age, like for me personally, I'm like, I don't want problems, bro. I do it for mental health. Do you understand? I'm too
mhm.
old to be keeping up with all
I
this.
like to sleep good. And the thing is that when you are doing things and cheating and stuff like that, you don't live
A
good. You know what I'm
comfortable
saying?
life.
Comfortable.
You're
Yeah,
always looking around your shoulder, over your
always
shoulder.
exactly. So honestly, right now I'm a family man, and my main focus is to support my family and have the closest one around me well taken care of. That's my main focus
There you go, bro.
right now.
Where do you see this? I mean, besides becoming a household name like Mr. Clean, like
Yeah.
Fabuloso,
People
bro,
can say
you are
that.
going to be named under these products. You understand? There's things that my wife goes to the store and just knows these are the things I need to pick up. And you are becoming one of those items in a lot of households because not only is sneakerheads out there going crazy, making sure that their sneakers, because their values are going up,
Yeah.
it's not just something you stepped on anymore.
Yeah.
These are become collectibles. These become an iconic way of living.
Yeah.
This is how you identify yourself. I
Yeah.
talk to you and I say, I better see those Air Force Ones clean. You know what I mean? So there's certain people that have
Yeah.
that lifestyle now that this becomes a part of the routine. Bleach, Fabuloso, FC 150. I mean,
Yeah.
it becomes part of
Yeah.
the household. What's beyond this? What can we expect from you, Miguel, the doctor? What is in the future for this besides just a shoe cleaner? It's not going to stay there. You're too ambitious to stay just at a shoe cleaner, bro.
Well, my main focus right now is FZ150. I do want to make it, like you said, a household name that everybody knows. That's my main focus. But of course, I do want to expand and be able to maybe create more jobs. Maybe open a restaurant, a shoe cleaner business. Different things. I'm open to see what the public wants as well.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, bro. Imagine you go to Culichi town and you just take off your shoes and somebody cleans them for you. That's gangster, dude. You
Yeah.
walk out of there with clean shoes. I would go eat just to get my shoes clean. You're gonna still have to wait.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Now you're gonna separate them, right? You're not making menudo and cleaning shoes
Yeah.
at the same time. It's just gonna be crazy. But I like the restaurant
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. No, you wouldn't go back to rapping?
No. Well, I am trying to do a song right now. Like I'm it just you know since I didn't have the chance back then, it was a lot different than now. If you
Yeah,
put out
Univision owned everything.
you had to have like a manager or someone with money that can promote you, right? And now is you put a song out, and if the public likes you, man, they can make you famous like this. But like I want to record a song not because I want to be a rapper, but I just want to finish it. I want to this time I'm the one that's paying for it and everything.
Mhm.
I want it the way I want it, and then I want to put it out, see what the people think.
And it's gonna be under your rap name,
No, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be shoe dog or
Shoe
something.
Dog.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't want to use
No, no. It's just that the past is the past, and
Shoe Dog.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
are you gonna talk about the streets, or are you gonna be talking about
No.
being married, can't go out anymore, the
Well,
wife won't leave me
I
alone?
want to record a song that I did back then that I remember, and then do want to make one kind of like maybe like a story about what's going on with me. Yeah, like
Okay.
how about how I became the shoe dog or something like that. Yeah,
Oh,
something like that. So
like the Cheeto guy, like the hot Cheeto
yeah,
guy.
kind of like that. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah. And he actually have his number too.
the hot Cheeto.
Yeah,
Put him
number
in your
two.
music video, bro. Tell him, hey, we started from the bottom, now we here. If we do,
Yeah.
can I be in the music video, bro? Once
Yeah,
you get me, like,
definitely.
let it be. Oh, sorry, I stepped
That's
on his
nah,
shoes.
nah.
I stepped on his shoes.
That's all right.
No,
We got everything 150 over there.
okay. That should be your commercial. Oh shit, I stepped on his shoes. It's okay. How many fights do you stop at clubs? They go, oh shit. FC 150, don't worry about it, bro. Step on them. Bro, they're not fighting anymore because of
Yeah.
you. You might get the Nobel Peace Prize, bro, for making sure people don't fight at clubs
Yeah,
anymore. You
definitely.
stepped on me. It's okay, bro.
Hey, give him everything 150. That's it.
That's it. Nobody needs to get shot at the club. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. This is you made it when you have an assistant, bro. This is awesome, bro. So this is a product. Can I open it?
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Cool. Cool. I want to see what's inside of this thing. This is awesome. You know, one of the things that you had in your video was the bristles, and
Yeah.
I was like, they have, the fake one has a baby bristle,
Yeah. Little
really
baby.
soft.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember, no, this is good, bro. This won't damage
Yeah.
your
That one's a
product.
soft bristle brush right there. That one is good to scrub on anything that's delicate.
Delicate.
Suede, velvet,
Oh,
and then you got
this.
the hard one.
No, this is no mom used to tell me. Órale, a limpiar el piso, carnal. Échale, échale. I want you to get the corners with this one.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, this is good.
yeah, yeah,
Very good. So these two come in the package, right?
yeah.
Very good.
And I put two brushes because I noticed that a lot of shoe cleaners only have come with one brush.
Yeah.
So since I used to clean shoes as a living, I can never leave it one really nice and clean with only one brush.
No, because shoes
Yeah,
come with different textures. Shoes
exactly.
come with, they have suede and they
Yeah,
have vinyl and they have all sorts of
yeah.
things on them. This is awesome, dude. All right, cool, cool, cool. And then the foam.
Yeah.
Clean shoes, conditioner, very good. Conditioner, what does that mean? It's going to maintain the leather.
Well, the conditioner is what makes FZ150, because like I was telling you earlier, when you wash a shoe with, like, say, dish soap or OxyClean, those are great products. They don't have a conditioner. So conditioner works like when you, let's say, when a girl takes a shower and has long hair, right? And if they just wash it with soap, when it gets dry, it's gonna be all, dry.
Dry and
But that's why
brittle.
they wash their hair with, like, with a conditioner to make it nice and soft,
Mhm.
and then it takes care of their hair. Well, LZ 150 has a condition that takes care of your shoes for a longer period of time.
Let me ask you a question. Can I use it for my hats?
Yeah,
Can I use this product for my
yeah,
hats and
yeah.
it won't damage my
It
hat?
won't damage your hat. You scrub it with the soft bristle brush. 'Cause I've seen people with the hard
No,
one.
no,
Yeah,
no,
no.
no, because that's why I'm asking because that soft bristle,
Yeah,
I'm thinking for my hats, these
yeah,
hats are not cheap.
yeah,
You understand? These cheap,
yeah,
these hats are very expensive. So if I can clean them
yeah,
with this material
yeah.
too, that'd be great.
On the side, it says that it's good for hats, jerseys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Shoes,
jerseys.
hats, jerseys, bags, purses. Oh, purses.
Yeah.
Yes. That's great,
Yeah,
dude.
the girls like to wash their
The Louis
purses, their Louis
Vuitton and all.
Vuittons.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
little nice and shiny.
Nice, nice. That's crazy,
I
dude.
see people using it as for carpet as well.
For carpet.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're gonna clean a little spot, but if you can clean the whole thing, get a carpet
That's a
cleaner.
really expensive carpet cleaner. That's a very expensive. Listen, I've experienced a little bit of this just because of doing comedy, being on television. Once my family saw me on television, they were like, "Wait, préstame dinero." Hold on, relax. Like, that shit hasn't even aired yet. Like, I haven't even got paid. Relax. Like, they think I'm filthy rich, and as you can see when you came to my house, I'm not filthy rich.
This is nice. It's nice. It's beautiful. To me, it is.
So does that happen to you now as a the guy that's known as Shoe Dog? Do you get family now coming out of the woodwork saying, "Hey,
No,
primo,
no,
préstame"?
my family's not like that. Honestly, they're not like that. I do help them out. But they don't come up and, hey, okay,
Hey,
let me
look,
some.
let me some funny.
Yeah, no, no. Honestly, they're not like that. Yeah, I don't have to go through it with them. Yeah.
So it's just my family that's a piece of shit. All right, all right. Well,
Sorry about that.
no, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Shit, I wish I had your family. Uh, no, because with success, they say that
Yeah,
money changes you,
yeah,
I don't think money changes you. I think money changes people around you. The perspective of who you are changes for them. They start treating you differently. You've always been the same guy. It's
yeah,
just how they behave around you
yeah.
now.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it can. Well, I know people that had maybe a promotion or something,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden they got a new car and they don't want to talk to they don't want to talk to you and stuff.
Yeah.
But I grew up different with my dad. My dad always been a very humble guy, and he taught me so many lessons that
Did you and your dad always get along?
no,
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 I can tell, bro, because you
yeah,
were a rapper. Your
yeah,
dad must
no,
have hated that. Did your dad hate
yeah.
you rapping?
He didn't like it. He didn't like it. He honestly he didn't like me doing that. But
Can I tell you what he told you? Andas
listen.
con esos pinches cholos nada más haciéndose güeyes, nada más. No hacen nada, pinches huevones. Pónganse a trabajar lo que deben
Yeah,
hacer.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
so you must have known my dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Well, there was two reasons that he become a rapper. It's because I didn't know how to rap and my dad. Because those pinches cholos no. So
Yeah.
you guys pump heads a lot when you
Oh
were
yeah.
kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I everything he did in the past, that stays in the past. Like, now I'm taking care of him. So, he's my dad. I love him. I mean, everything he did was he tried to raise me the best he could. At the time, is a nobody's born to be a great father. You just gotta learn with experience. I learned to not do what he did to me.
Ooh, I love that because I'm the same way as you. I've
Yeah,
learned from my dad
yeah,
what I didn't want to
yeah,
be.
exactly.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
And I understand that just the lack of knowledge. Maybe he didn't know any other way.
Yeah,
Because who
exactly.
taught him?
Yeah, exactly. Because he said he used to say that what I he did to me was nothing.
His grandfather, your grandfather,
So my grandfather,
to your dad.
yeah, he treated him like, no, you think that that's nothing. I'm like, well,
Exactly.
damn. I'm like,
You should have your dad talk to your kids. Hey, you're lucky.
oh, my kids forget it. And I can probably count with my fingers the times I smacked them.
Oh man,
Yeah,
no, no. Today I
and
was
if I did, it was nothing like my dad.
nah, dude. That back then, and it was the '90s, bro. It
Oh,
was different.
my dad used to hit with the
Extension,
cables.
yeah, extension cords.
Yeah, and then you know how it whistle,
Of course.
and then when it hit, it would make lines of blood.
Oh, just lines. My skin used to pop.
Well,
It would
I
pop
think so.
open.
I think that that's what it was.
Okay, so you've been there too.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I had an ass whooping so bad. I don't know if you have one, but this I'm gonna tell you about my ass whooping. My ass whooping was so bad because I peed on myself. I was
Yeah.
like 6 years old, and I peed on myself. And when I peed on myself, my dad grabbed a rope that was sitting in a soaking water, and he grabbed it. And the guys were like, "No, no, no, con ese mecate, no, no, no!" And he went and hit me with it, and it hit me so hard it popped the skin on my ass and my
Wow.
legs. When my mom got home, she's like, "I'm leaving you. Like, you can't hit my kid like this. You understand? This is not okay." My dad's putting ointment on my ass, and he's
Yeah.
asking me questions like, Mijo, pero ¿por qué te pegué? Porque me mié. ¿Y por qué
Wow.
te pegué ayer? Porque me mié. ¿Y por qué te voy a pegar mañana? Porque me voy a volver a miar. Like, I didn't get fucking learn my lesson the first time. Like, he started laughing. My mom started laughing. I think I saved their marriage.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
did at that moment. So back then, I think parents took the liberty of just fucking really whooping on your.
Oh no, that's one thing I don't know I never understood. My dad, because I do remember this one time that I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna tell my dad to hit me.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh,
Because he hit
oh.
me, right, because I be he mad or for
Yeah.
whatever reason, and he took me to the room, turned off the lights, and then I had to be there in my knees for I don't know how long. So I went back thinking, that, what, I'm gonna tell my dad, that I deserve more. So
What did you
so
do? Hold
so
on.
so I got up, opened the door, and he was sitting down the couch. I said, "Dad, I deserve for you to hit me more." And I thought he was gonna like tear up or something, hug me. No, he got the belt. He started beating me up,
You know what? I agree with you. Let me go kick your ass. What the fuck?
and I never told him to hit me again. I
Wow.
said, "Hey, you don't have no heart, man."
2 seconds, motherfucker. I got you.
Yeah, no heart, no man. That's crazy.
First of all, can I ask you a question? Why the hell would you ask for more?
Because I was looking for compassion. I was looking for
Oh
him
no,
to.
there's none there.
There's no-
I could have told you that as a friend. You should have came to me. I was like, "O sea, es pendejo, güey. They're gonna give it to you. If there's something he can get for free, is ass whoopings." Wait, doesn't cost me nothing, right? All right, fuck it. Otra putiza. Double down. Double down on the lesson. Nothing wrong with learning more.
Now with my son, he gets away with everything because he learned to say he goes like this. He's like, please, please,
Yeah, how do you?
and I'm like,
Nah, no, bro.
man, come on with your son. You know, he gets away with everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. That's bananas, bro. Oh, but I'm glad. Like I'm glad we learned. You understand? As parents, we learned today. It was a tough lesson. My daughter needed to learn how to ride the bike, and my wife was outside, and she's like, my daughter's like, I need a break. No, you don't need a break. You just want to quit. You're not gonna quit, and she's crying outside, and it's breaking my heart. But I'm not putting my hands on her. I'm like, man, if you learn how my dad taught me how to ride a bike, man, he said, agárrate el carro, go.
On the downhill.
Yeah, he said, pedal, motherfucker, pedal. I was like, ah, no training wheels, no nothing.
No nada.
Agárrate el carro. I was like, all right. I'm over here holding her with a blanket. I need a break. No, you don't.
Yeah.
The neighbor said, "Put on pants." No, that way she learns with shorts on. If she falls, she's gonna learn not to fall. Oh my god!
Man.
But how many kids do you have?
I got 5 kids.
Oh shit! I'm glad you're cleaning shoes. Imagine if you weren't cleaning shoes, you'd have 10 kids.
Yeah, yeah.
5 kids,
But with different women. Yeah,
different women. It doesn't matter, bro. These are
yeah,
all your
yeah,
kids. Do you understand? I'm
yeah,
glad you said 5 kids.
yeah.
All your kids. You
Yeah,
love them all the same.
all of them say
There you go. Now, are there any of them staying with you right now? Any of the
only my
kids?
son.
Only your
Only
son?
my son.
That is good, bro. It's weird because my friend having a kid with autism, I saw him change as a person. And a kid with autism just changes you into a better person. It really does, bro. I don't know if you can understand what I'm telling you right now.
Well, it it taught me a lot. It taught me to be more patient. It taught me a lot of things, to be honest with you. But that patience was one of them.
Oh no, no, definitely.
Yeah,
Unconditional love.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah,
And empathy. Not
yeah,
just for him, for everybody else. Like
yeah,
I see my friend be more thoughtful
yeah,
in the way he acts, not just with me, but with everybody around him. I see his attitude change for a better person. I really think that kids with autism are somewhat angels that come in
yeah,
and it's for people that really need them.
yeah,
You know what I mean? As unfortunate as it is also somewhat of a blessing because I think of him as a better person now. As a friend that I've known him for 13 years,
yeah,
I love his son to death. I
yeah,
think he's such a sweetheart because
yeah,
it's unconditional love. There is
yeah,
no bias. They love you regardless if you smell, if you don't, if you're clean, if you they just hug
yeah,
you, they just love
yeah.
you. And for him, because I knew he was a piece of shit. I know my friends. But when once he had his son, I can see that change completely in him to
Yeah,
become a better person. So I'm glad in the sense that you've gravitated to him and you use this to help
yeah,
him and it made you honestly a better person.
yeah, yeah. If it wasn't because of him, like I said before, I don't know what I was gonna be doing. I know I was gonna do something,
Mhm.
try something, but yeah, he just opened the doors for me.
Can I tell you ask you a question and I don't have the courage to ask my friend, but I think I can ask you because I don't think our relationship is that close, but I hope you don't take this the wrong way. How do you see his future?
I don't know, to be honest with
Does
you.
it scare you?
I do want to be there for him the most I can, but I don't know because see my son, he doesn't he can't speak.
Yeah, neither does my friend's son.
So if he could speak, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Cause then but I don't know when what he's feeling. I don't know when something hurts him. So all those things kind of worry me. But one thing I learned in life is I don't want to look to that point until it happens, because then I'll be worrying too much. I can't handle the stuff that I can't control. So I'm just living right now. I'm there for him. I'm always gonna be there for them regardless. I don't care how old is he. I'm always gonna be there for him. So until I leave this earth, then I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, smart. I get it.
Yeah,
It's something that it's been in my back of my mind because I can see that as a fear. Like what you just said.
yeah,
If somebody can speak, I get it. They can tell you, I don't like this, I don't want this, that's fine. But when your kid can't even speak or communicate that in that way, or people don't understand the way he communicates,
yeah,
that's difficult. So you can't really tell people what he needs. So that was one of the questions I always wanted to ask him, but I
yeah,
want to ask you and go,
yeah,
you know, it's tough. It's
yeah,
tough at the end of the day. Because, but I'm glad you said what you said because nothing guarantees you're gonna make it home today.
yeah.
Today,
Exactly.
my wife called me from the Ontario Mills Mall, and there was a guy saying live shooter. I'm literally before the podcast started,
Yeah,
I got into my pickup truck. I'm rushing to the Ontario Mills Mall to pick up my family. My car's still at the parking lot. We
wow.
didn't pick it up, but I knew you were coming.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start the podcast that way, but I had to go get my family because she said there's a live shooter here at the
Wow.
mall.
No, no, no. If you would have told me to cancel, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but no, family first, all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, I get it, man. You can't worry and you can worry about tomorrow either. I think you're smart. I think the
Yeah,
way you're doing it, why enjoying him every moment of his time here. Great. Your time
A
here,
lot of
great.
times we worry too much about what we can do or what hasn't even happened yet. So if you do that, you're gonna stress out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is sometime before I used to think the way I thought was kind of careless, but it's not. I can only control what I can control, and then, I am working hard right now so my son can be taken care of later on.
Yeah.
So, my family comes first, and I'm to take care of, and then everybody else. And then that's why I'm telling you that I'm just a family man working hard for, and I do thank the public for making this happen because I wasn't, I got inspired by my son, but none of this will happen if the public wouldn't support.
Second question. I also got a little bit of buzz. People were starting to follow me thanks to my brother, all the social media. And in that transition of getting more fans, I also have male fans that will reach out and say, Ay, qué guapo. Urr, hace sudar agua de limón, cabrón. I'm like, and I'm like, I'm flattered. Thank you. But dude, you're bigger than me, bro. Do you get the gay community supporting the shoe dog?
You know what? Everybody,
Everybody?
honestly, everybody.
But you ever had a stalker like somebody just falls in love with you and says, "Man, I want to eat you up." Was it just
no,
me?
no, no,
Was it
no.
just me? Not yet.
I'm not that cute. You know what
Oh,
I'm
oh, you're saying I'm cute. Oh man, but I'm all for it. Look, I
saying?
love the allegation, the fact that say I'm beautiful. I mean, nobody tells me I'm beautiful except these guys. So I love it, but the aggressiveness of them, like, when can we see each other? Never. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a married man.
Fortunately, I don't have to go through that because I am married. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, yeah,
but
everybody's
everybody, have you ever had anybody flirt with you and say you're cute?
you know what? I haven't felt like someone has flirted with me in a long time, and I'm happy to. I'm
No,
happy.
I'm with you on this, bro. This. Do you ever let the comments get to you? Because at me as a performer, it really does hurt when I put up a joke and somebody says, "Ah, you're not funny." And I'm like, "What a dick!" You don't have to say it; you just can scroll. Do you ever take it personal? The comments that are
Never,
said.
never, because the thing is that most of the people that are doing the comments, they're kids.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So they still have a lot to grow up. They comment out of wanting attention, and I got to think about it this way. These are my kids' age maybe, and these like my so I don't take it personal because at the end of the day, it doesn't.
You did take it personal, though.
No, I don't.
No, no, no. You took it personal. Something. Somebody said something about your kids or something.
Oh, when
Ah,
my son, no, this was when my son, he was going to school,
yeah,
and they scraped him.
yeah,
I believe they pushed him,
yeah,
and since my son don't can't talk,
yeah.
then I went to social media to get this corrected. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but um, I don't I did it out of like more for autism awareness, so
And
people,
protecting.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then also there was a case with my daughter.
Yeah, that's the
There's
one I'm
one
talking about. The
oh
one with your
okay.
daughter. I
Yeah,
didn't know.
that one did hurt because this guy was not a kid. This
Mm,
was a
that's what I'm talking about.
that
This is a grown
this
man.
was a grown man. So I wouldn't do that if this was a little kid,
Hmm.
because I can kids make mistakes. But when you're already a 40 something year old and you're saying something about a 16, 17-year old, then that's a problem. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And he was married. So and he had kids my daughter's age. So it's like that's when I looked him up, and he had also he had a big social media platform. He had like over 120,000 followers. So that's when I was like, okay, you want to play like that? And
Yeah.
and I put him out there and I put him to shame.
Yeah. No, and I saw that, but that's one of my biggest fears. That's one of my biggest concerns too. Is how much do I expose my family? Because the social media is asking,
Yeah,
the social
yeah,
media demands it, and you're creating content crazy left and right, and they're going to be part of it. You
yeah.
understand? My family, regardless, my wife, my kid, they understand. we're gonna be part of it. We get it. You're in that lifestyle. You are producing this content. We understand that's gonna come with it. But
Yeah.
somebody made a comment about my daughter too, and I really lost my shit. And you keep saying you're a family man, and this was another comedian that should know better,
Yeah.
and he's from up north. And I told him, listen, bro, please don't do this shit, dude. Fuck you. It's freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. What the fuck, dude? This is my kid. She was 5 at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, shut the fuck up. Are you for real? And then I went right after him,
Yeah.
because I talked to him directly. But in social media, we lend ourselves to that kind of abuse where people just take the freedom to say whatever they want.
Yeah. I mean, it comes with it.
Yeah.
You can't just um think about doing something with social media, and if you do get known,
Mhm.
then people are not gonna talk bad about you.
Now with this new celebrity status you found, biggest celebrities you've met, like that you were like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm meeting this motherfucker.
You know what? I haven't really met anybody.
What do you mean you haven't met anybody?
Like really haven't met anybody because I'm not really.
Nice to meet you, Richard Villa. That's the point, bro.
Probably you're the
Okay,
biggest
all right, fuck it.
celebrity.
This is it. Okay, all right, this is your pinnacle.
Yeah.
This is my pinnacle. We're both together, bro. I'm glad we found each other. All right,
I
so
haven't really like collaborated with,
uh-huh.
like, how TikTokers go and they
And work
collaborate with
together.
this one, and I haven't done that, to be honest with you.
Would you be down? I know a few celebrities. I don't know a lot, but
Yeah.
if I see their sneaks and they're in this area, I call you up and go, bro, bring me the FC 150, bro. I need it. And you come and you help the celebrity out with his shoe game. Would you be down, bro? Would you be down to go? Let's do it. A big
Oh, of
name,
course,
go.
of
Yeah, man,
course, of
give me those
course,
shoes.
of course. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm always, I haven't worked with someone that has a big platform
Uh huh.
or celebrity, not yet. But if somebody wants to, of course,
Bro,
open
I'm
through for
thinking
me.
like if we catch comedians slipping that are big names, like bro, there's no way, dude. You should be
Yeah.
walking with these dirty sneakers. Here you go. Talk to the doc, and the doc goes, "All right, bro, I can do something for those,"
Yeah,
and send them over
yeah,
your way.
yeah. I think right now, maybe like people are not really, if they don't have a big, if you don't have a big name, they don't want to help you out or something like that. I don't know. It just,
Oh, I know what that's
yeah.
like. I know exactly what that's like.
So, or maybe they have a different perspective about me that
Mhm.
I'm thinking I'm all that, and so until they something somehow we bump into each other, we get to each other, know each other. Maybe that way we can work. But I'm always open. Yeah, if
You're
they,
open to working with celebrities,
yeah,
celebrities you would want to work
yeah.
with,
Well,
people that you like.
but
Because
also they have to fit with the content that we have, because I have a family content channel, right? I don't bring in, like sexual, acts in my platform, right? So if somebody is wants to do something like sexual with me, like in like in the video, I wouldn't do it.
okay, so OnlyFans. So no OnlyFans.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
no.
guys. So no OnlyFans. Got it, bro. You're not willing to show nudity. I got it. He doesn't want to show his privates, but it's okay. We don't need to, bro. There's people that just love feed. If you're interested, no. All right, whatever. More of like you teaching celebrities how to clean shoes
Yeah,
or
yeah.
stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
That
Of
that would
course. Yeah,
that would
yeah,
be great.
yeah.
Like, but is there, for example, there's a guy that repairs shoes, and his big dream was to meet Banda Cuisillo. And Banda Cuisillo, the lead singer,
Yeah.
brought him his boots. And he's like, I can't believe I'm meeting the lead singer of Cuisillos, and I have their boots, and I'm gonna repair their boots.
Yeah.
Like, is there a celebrity that you go, man, if I met that guy, I'd do his shoes for free? Somebody you
Honestly,
looked up to, you somebody
I
go,
the person that I looked up to is not here no more.
ah, shit,
Yeah.
Prince. No, no, no.
For me, I would have loved to meet Kobe. Yeah,
Kobe.
that's guy
Well,
that.
you and me and everybody
Yeah.
else in this room, bro, I'll be honest with you. I think
Yeah,
half of your audience would love to
yeah,
meet Kobe.
yeah. But I mean, I do like celebrities and look,
Mhm.
but like to look up, like really, like
Admire
Kobe,
their
yeah,
work.
admire their work.
Kobe.
Kobe. But there's
Kobe.
a lot of celebrities out there that I would like to get to know and stuff like that. But
Your questions. Uh, Peso Pluma, Fuerza Regida. Do these groups mean anything to you?
I like. I mean, there's. I don't really listen to those the music. To
You
be
don't
honest with
listen
you,
to that music.
I mean the music is good. It's nice. You know, I
Mm.
like to listen to it, but I'm not really into that music.
You're more into what?
I honestly I grew up with oldies. I'm old school.
Are my age,
You know what I'm
motherfucker.
saying? And that's why because nobody does oldies.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like I don't really listen to the artists now.
You
Yeah,
listen to the
I'm
artist
an
back
old
then.
school guy, private guy, and I like old school stuff.
Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Really?
Oh
Because I
yeah.
see the shirt, bro. That's why I'm
Oh
asking you.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Not LeBron?
No, I think is personally,
Uh-huh.
I think is Jordan, Kobe, and then
LeBron.
LeBron. Yeah,
Really?
to
To
me, yeah,
you?
yeah. I seen
Wow.
Kobe play. You're my age.
Oh yeah, no,
I seen all his
I
career,
seen every. That's what I'm
and
asking.
I seen LeBron's career too. So I see both sides.
You don't think that you can't compare generations? Do you understand? You can't compare them because Jordan at his time, a lot of people helped that guy out.
Yeah,
I mean, not only was he an amazing player, he
yeah,
was an amazing, great work ethic, but you got to understand too. Back then, a lot of everybody in the NBA understood if we don't have Jordan, we don't have NBA. He literally is an iconic
yeah,
figure that if it wasn't for him, he doesn't push this whole franchise forward.
yeah,
So if he's making mistakes, let's protect him. Let's make sure that he doesn't mess up, and let's make sure he wins. Because the more he wins, the more the NBA,
yeah,
everybody in the NBA makes money,
yeah,
right? So they were protecting him, just like we protected Kobe, just like we protect LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got another form of protection. So I think you can't really compare both. I think they were both. Everybody was great in
yeah,
their
yeah. Oh,
era,
of course, yeah.
but for
I
your
just
personal belief,
personally, I just like the fact that Kobe was like a real life video game. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like let's say if I'll be playing a video game right now of the Lakers
yeah,
with LeBron there, I'll have him shoot the last ball, the gaming winning
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
But in reality, he's not like that.
It's Kobe that
It,
would be like that.
Kobe's a real life.
Jordan is that last shot.
Exactly. So you always want your best player to
Uh-huh.
get the last shot because that's your best option. So that's why I like about Kobe and Jordan.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
You said you're bringing out that music. Would you ever perform stand up, bro? Would you ever come
I'm
and
not.
do a show with
No,
me?
I'm not a comedian.
Not even if we put together a show at the Ontario Improv.
I'm not really good at jokes. I don't really know why people think I'm a comedian
Because you're
or
funny,
no.
bro. Because you're funny.
No,
You jump shit.
I'm
You understand?
funny.
You do
I'm
stunts.
funny looking. That's
Both.
different.
Everything is part of it, bro. You're a full package.
I understand. Because I thought it was funny at one point. I did,
Mhm.
but then when I look at my videos, I'm like, man, I'm not that funny, man.
I mean, I do. When I look at my videos, I don't think I'm funny. I have something, somebody else.
People think that's what I understand. People think my videos are funny, but when I look, I'm like, wait a minute, what did I do that's funny? And I'm like, I don't see nothing.
Don't worry
But
about it.
I am glad that people think it's funny.
There you go. You wouldn't host the show. You wouldn't go and say, "All right, Richard, let me see his comedians. I want to handpick." Like you can go online, go look. I want this guy, this guy, this guy on the show. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, I mean, if I have like to host a show,
Yeah, you would
that
host
sounds
the show.
that sounds
I want
interesting.
you to host the show, bro. I think you have it in you, bro. Especially now that you tell me you were a rapper.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah, you're not afraid of the stage.
no,
You know how to manage an audience. You know how
yeah,
to talk to an audience.
yeah,
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 dude.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know how to
I
handle it.
mean, I think that's like I've been in back in the day. I wasn't kind of like this stuff here. Not a lot, but I kind of learned to explain, like the nerves and just talk normal. And I do have trouble speaking. My accent.
Oh, welcome to the club, motherfucker. We all have an accent. We all speak with an accent. I
Yeah,
don't know if you know that.
yeah.
It's funny because I was talking to somebody. I like your accent. I said, what accent? You have a Mexican accent. I do.
Yeah.
No, that's great, man. It's been a pleasure, man. It was an honor meeting you, man. I really
Thank you.
enjoyed having you here, man. And I do want to do some more stuff with you. I think you have a big platform the fact that you have a good heart and you understand the importance of family, I think you're gonna do a lot with it. And I hope you nurture it. I hope your products keeps growing, bro.
Thank you.
And I was gonna do some shoes here, but you said the Vans need to be
Yeah,
soaked, so we're gonna do
yeah,
another process for that. But
yeah.
I do have a gift for you. I'm gonna give it to you in a minute. It's my stand up, a pin, little stuff that I give my guests for coming.
Okay, okay.
But thank you very much for coming, man.
Well,
As soon as I have my shows, I want you to come down to my show. I'll be at the Irvine Improv, and I'll be here at the Ontario Improv, and I'll hit you up, man. I would
okay.
love for you to be my guest. Everything's on me. Come and see my stand
Oh,
up. I've seen
that'd be
your
awesome.
work. I want to see you. I
Uh,
want you to see my work.
oh no, no, definitely. I mean, honestly, I do. There's something good. If you want to invite me, that'd be good.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah.
want to invite you. I want you to be my guest. I want you to have a good time. And I want you to tell your people, hey, man, that motherfucker was foamy up there. That motherfucker was working. He was working. He was foamy. Where can they see you? I know they know you already, but where can they see more of you?
Well, the people in your channel, you guys can see me at my all my social medias under the Shalorials. Everything's the same, nothing separate because they do have it imitators as well.
They do. They started imitating your page too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
are
they,
you verified now?
no, I'm verified only on Instagram.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it's everything together, the Shalorials and all platforms. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate you coming down here. Guys, there you have it. The shoe doc is here. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye bye, everybody.